Here we go. YouTube's all set up. Now let's see if the chatbot is still alive. Twitchbot is still alive. And YouTube is dead. No, that's fine. That's fine. I'll leave it like that. I'll get back to the game. I'm going to finish this first rebirth. And then I'm going to go do something else. Because at this point, fuck that. Oh, fuck dealing with that. I do not have the patience to sit there and wait for a number to go from 1 to whatever after something like that. So what actually ended up happening, the whole story was, I think she just went to the shop to top up on cat food because we just used the last of our cat food sachets. So she went to put the cat food on the shelf, and this shelf is below the modem. Like, this shelf is not at the same floor as the modem, it is below the modem. I should probably turn off the music. But, yeah, so it's not like you can't see the modem. The modem is right there, right in front of you. What ended up happening was she put the cat food right onto the modem's cord. I'm not saying like she, moved the cords out of the way and put it down. No. She put it right on the modem's cord. So the modem got snagged and knocked over. So I just went and, put the modem back up, sorted it out, moved the cords, put the food back where it was. Needless to say, I was pretty mad. I was a little mad because it's not just something you can't see. Like, it's not something that's invisible. It's a big ass cord. It's actually a bunch of cords that go the same way. Like, they go the exact same direction. And despite that, I mean, then, like, she's been pretty sore lately. She's had a bad back for the last few weeks. So I don't blame her for not being all there, but at the same time, it's a pretty big cord. Oh yeah, that's right, I wasn't... I wasn't streaming. Okay, well, hi. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. We're back to a brand new Roblox stream. My dad took the car yesterday. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. I'll sort out the YouTube chat in a minute. After this next rebirth. How many dedicated whams do you need in a servo? Dedicated whams. Oh, man. I'm never gonna grow up. I still quote Uganda Knuckles. To this day, I still quote Uganda Knuckles. Like, in my eyes, I don't care if the meme is dead. If it makes me laugh, I say it. Especially if it fits the moment. I like to run up to people in games and just randomly say, "Do you know the way?" And I don't care if the meme is dead. I don't care. It's funny to me. God, I am stuck in 2016. No, I'm stuck before that. I'm stuck in like fucking 2008. Man. You know, sometimes I wish I was around in the early days of the internet. Like, sometimes I wish I could experience the amazing revelation of, dial up internet. And even though it was incredibly slow and obnoxious, it would have been so cool to just have it. Like, have internet when it was brand new. But nowadays, everyone just throws it off like it's something, normal, like it's casual, Oh, you want a new ISP? This ISP is the one that I'm with right now. Uh, they do port forwarding, like they have good port forward support. Their modems do. If they don't, well, here's a router that can port forward. You can use that. I mean, nobody really talks about port forwarding. That's more of a server host sort of thing, but still. $1.5 million to go. And we can finally go and do something that's not just sitting and waiting. The first rebirth is the slot, like, it's the most annoying of them all. Because it's the one where you sit there doing the most waiting. Like, if I wanted to, I could just sit there with an auto clicker, sit at the tree, auto click some money. But, like, no. Actually, while I'm up here, let me see if I can see another flower. If not, well, that's something that Rebirth 2 can handle. Yo, it'd be funny if Tix Factory Tycoon could actually get VR support. I don't know how it'd work. Like, maybe it'd be a floating head, Let you fly around the Tycoon, activate activate it to update it, to buy it instead of walk on it. How would a VR Tycoon work? Probably like an incremental game. Maybe, yeah. Anyways, welcome, Senor Nesh. We don't want the cutters, we want the duplicator. Does this tree just not drop anything? Or is a conveyor faster than I thought it was? Let's find out. No, it just doesn't look like it drops anything. Oh. Oh no, it's just the fact that I haven't built it yet. There we go, duplicator. Doesn't matter anyway, in like 500,000 I'm gonna rebirth. Such intense gameplay, everyone. Such intense, immense gameplay right here. Honestly, the biggest issue about Rebirth 1 is that once you've explored, you know, you've found a couple of the flowers, you've run around the volcano a bit, explored the mine, either of the mines, the sinkhole. After you've done a bit of that, you know, it's just kind of drags on. Can I stand on that? Yeah. Oh hey, there's a cave flower over here apparently. A cave flower. In a volcano. Interesting. And we've got Rebirth 1, ladies and gentlemen, and as you can see, there is an icon at the top right. For those of you who don't know what that means, hooray. Nah, so now that we're Rebirth 1, we've unlocked the warehouse. Which we kind of had before. Like you saw in the fast travel, the warehouse. We teleported there for a moment. At the moment, there's not much we can do. Because we're not... I mean, I could build a floor. But for the moment, the warehouse is kind of waiting for us to make money. Thankfully, though, once you've rebirthed, your money production skyrockets. Your gold production still sucks ass, though. So yeah, before my Before my stream died earlier, you saw that I bought the drill. And I bought the drill, and I was going to use the drill. Until the modem dropped. Because that was going to be the moment that I showcased that, hey guys, the drill is obnoxiously slow. But you can get upgrades that are not much better. Like, the best drill you can get in the game for free is, like, it only does 5 points of damage a second. And later on in the game, you come across walls that have, like, 1 million health. So over the span of a minute, you do, like, 250 damage, I think. No. 25... It'd be 25,000, wouldn't it? No, 2,500. You do about 2,500 damage over the span of a minute. Against a wall that has, like, 1 million HP. So, I'm talking about the turbo drill. The turbo drill is locked behind Rebirth 8. And the unfortunate thing about that is, you know, the dual drill. It is 4 times better than that. But it's behind a paywall, You need to spend Robux to get the dual drill. It's the same situation as the suits. You've got the armored suit, which is a paid suit that gives you immediate resistance to everything. And then the next thing you start off with is the yellow suit. The yellow suit just gives you, fire resistance. I don't know what that's supposed to be. I think that's supposed to tell you that you can swim. Don't know what that's supposed to be either. But yeah. So, the yellow suit is basically dog crap. The only use you're going to get out of the yellow suit is, like I said before, swimming for Tixium. Not yet, Tix crystals. And you can't get the blue suit until Rebirth 6. So the problem there comes with pay to win once again. A lot of people are complaining about how the Red Devil is a extremely OP pay to win item because it gives people that buy the item a head start that other players would not. The dual drill I don't care about early on, but it makes Rebirth 8 a lot easier than using the other drills. It's 4 times faster than using the drill you get at that Rebirth. And then you got something like the red suit, which unlocks a shortcut straight to the warehouses, which I'd argue is a lot more broken than just the straight up Red Devil being good. Like, having access to an area that is locked behind Rebirth 6 at the start of the game, in order to improve efficiency, getting shortcuts and crap, I'd argue that is arguably better than just an outright decent vehicle, because it doesn't matter what vehicle you have, that shortcut cuts off a lot of time. Now, I'll see if I can show you that shortcut in a moment. But my god, a lot of people are complaining about the Red Devil, when in my eyes, the Red Devil is not that big of an issue. It's a paid item, people paid for it. I'd hope that it's good for an item that I spent money on. Like, the biggest issue people have with the Red Devil is that it's very powerful. It's a very strong vehicle. Like, let me show you. At the start, it has a carry capacity of 30 with a speed of 70. Maximum. I like that. Because it's not the best vehicle in the game. Like, you got the Tix Racer. It's got high speed of 65. It's not as high as the Red Devil, but its base carry size is 40. The thing about the Tix Racer, though, it's a lot easier to control. But by the time you have the Tix Racer, the Red Devil is already superior if you've bought it. Because by that point, your Red Devil would have been leveled up quite a bit. But on my other save, my Red Devil currently has a carry capacity of 200 and something. Because I ended up buying that like halfway through Rebirth 6, I think it was. Yeah, halfway through Rebirth 6. Now I've got the Temple on Wheels, which I'm not going to use, because that's another returning player sort of thing. What I'll be doing is I'll be using the golf cart. I'll be playing just like most other people would. Actually, I could use that, actually. The what? My issue though is it says it's level locked, and I don't know if I get an XP boost for being super premium. I know I get XP for the dailies, but I don't know if it gives me an XP boost. I hope not. You know, for the sake of being fair, I'll just use the golf cart when it comes to it. Let's go get some gold. Oh yeah, that's right, the Forgotten Tick's mine. Alright, let's see if I can remember without going to the Roblox site. So, the game released in 2016, I remember that much. Wait, it was cracked? Oh, it was cracked probably because of my other save. No, I don't remember. I'm just gonna have a look at the Google. 4th of the 8th. So 4/04/08/2016. Maybe the other way around. 08/04/2016. 48/2016. 8/4/2016, maybe? No. Well, I do remember it being the release date of the game. That's what I remember. There's a code that you can find around the mine. Yeah, 04. And if I see an 08, I'm actually going to be... Oh, wait, no, there's probably no 20. It'd be 04/08/16. Oh 04/08/16. 08/08/04/16. Really? Alright, hang on. 04/08/2016. Or maybe the year is first. 2016/04/08. 2016/08/04. I should probably look around to see if there's actually a 20. Like, I could just go to Google, but no, I don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure the only code over here was 04. Yeah. Probably be a code further back. I remember there's a code right to the left, right before the water hole. Oh, there is a 20. Now I gotta be careful, because I remember there being a lava pool. Of course. You know, I did that to myself. Like, the moment I saw it slanting down, I knew I was screwed. I need to jump in. Because the code's over there. It's 14. Wait, there's no way this game was made in 2014, right? I swear to God, if that's what it was, if this game was made in 2014... It's 04... Alright, now I'm just gonna go to Google, screw that. '1404. I don't... Huh? No, but the Roblox website is saying it was made on the 8th of the 4th. That don't feel right. No, hold on. Hold on. Something don't feel right. Something's going on right here. I don't like that. I have been fooled. But hey, at least I got a single, a single tick. Oh yeah, that's right, I went there for gold. See if I can, let's see if I can remember how I got deep into the cave. Right. Still 1 point. So not deep enough yet. Man, I want a deep dish pizza right now. Like, I just want a deep dish greasy ass pizza. With a Hawaiian pizza. With a load of ham. Or a deep dish Aussie would be nice too. With bacon and egg. No, fuck, now I'm hungry. What have I done to myself? Go to sinkhole though. I'm done navigating the fucking maze it is in the normal ass mines. Oh yeah, the crystals. I almost forgot about those. Yeah, you want to collect those later. Yeah, just remember that there's 2 at the entrance of the Tixium cave. In the sinkhole. Uranium. Yeah, the sinkhole really just feels like a reliable spot for gold. Anyways, as I was about to showcase, before everything died, peak drilling content. This is the fastest the drill goes for a majority of the game. I might need to put my mouse on charge. There we go. Oh, excuse me. This is sad to look at. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is how you get collapsed ticks. To get a couple of items, actually. Collapsed ticks you use for one thing in research. I don't remember what it was. I think you needed 200 collapsed ticks. You also needed, what was that other thing you needed the collapsed ticks for? Oh yeah, you need it for the ticks detector. Oh hey, I didn't even get to break it. Yeah, that can happen too, where you sit there drilling and you're nearly done, and then whoop. Timer for the wall is over. You missed your chance. Fuck you. I love this game. I do. I really love this game. It angers me to hell and back. There is so much unspoken rage that this game has brought me over the years, but I still choose to love it. It is impossible for me to hate this game. Anyways, yeah, after Rebirth 1, you just need, like, a handful of gold, and then that should be enough to get your Tycoon going. That's all it takes, like, a little bit of gold, and then your Tycoon is self-sustainable from there. Gold ticks. Man doesn't even want to talk about it. Nah. Nah, we don't talk about that. The unspoken rule. We don't talk about Bruno. Man, that's an old quote I haven't heard in eons. Lamp. How much are the walls even? 500k, that's not bad. Now let us use this ladder. So the gold miner is all that's left here. So I can just go down here and buy a couple of things here. It feels a lot emptier down here than I remember it being. Feels like something's missing. Maybe there's a couple of buttons in a future rebirth that I forgot about. Oh yeah, that's right. You need the billions, and you need ticks into billions to upgrade the warehouse. A minute. The amazing language of Joe Biden. Ugh. A minute. I'm just gonna. Yo, really? Yo! How much does clicked ticks produce? That is fast. We'll go up to 15 billion just to be safe with it. Hi, what's that game called? So just a quick heads up, Cool Cookie. YouTube chat is kinda broken at the moment. This game is called Tix Factory Tycoon on Roblox. It's literally in the YouTube title. Now let me see if I can fix bot rigs. Turn the bot off for a minute. Twitch chat should still be working. And I'm not surprised. We'll go up to another 15,000. 15 billion, sorry. Let's see if we can get to 2 billion gold soon, too. There we go. Now we just go to the warehouse. It should be pretty simple from here. Build a roof. Build a roof. Build roof. Garage door. After the conveyor. It's just this, and this, and we can get a start on Packet Ticks production. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rebirth 1. Let me just, yeah, it's not necessary, but visually appealing for me. So, Rebirth 1 is warehouse. That is the whole thing. It is just warehouse. After I get the second floor, if I remember right, I actually get a free upgrader. So let me just do a little bit of trading, just a little bit. So I can get you, and I can get you, and you. And then I should have it. No. Maybe if I buy you. No? Why do I get it? I remember... Oh, I did not mean to get that. Oh well. Anyways, I remember there being a thing that I can do. Oh, do I need to buy that? I think I need to buy that. Yeah, I need to buy that. Alright, so... Rebirth 1 is a back and forth of this. This is it. This is Rebirth 1. Such thrilling gameplay. Like I said, I've got a massive bias for this game. I love it, even though it is such a slow and boring and tedious game. Just because it reminds me of a time where I was playing it with a mate of mine. You have no idea how bad I just want to get in the Red Devil. Like, you have no idea. I just want to get in the Red Devil and make this so easy for myself. You sound like you would 100% cookie clicker if you were bored enough. I would. I'm not even gonna deny it, I would. I will say the upside about this thing is that it takes a lot less deliveries to upgrade than it does the Red Devil. So after the third delivery, things are gonna pick up a little, I hope. Oh yeah, fun fact, before the most recent update, it wasn't rainbow packets that you had to deliver. It actually used to be uranium packets. And then the rainbow packets you had to unlock. The more you know. Unfortunately, they removed the uranium ticks and all the uranium development. Which, in my opinion, kind of sucks. Because, like, you could just use uranium ticks to, you know, trade it in for space ticks, and trade that in for rainbow ticks. But, like, at the same time, it makes sense, because, you know, the uranium machine just didn't do much. The game had no purpose for uranium other than to say, hey, you have this now. Okay, bye. That's essentially all the uranium machine was. And since it's been removed, all the achievements that were attached to it have been put in the unobtainable category. See the uranium dropper. God, I hate Rebirth 1. At the very least, with Rebirth 6, you get upgrades and crap that isn't just slow. You also unlock suits that let you adventure around the world more. With Rebirth 1, it's just this. For each packet tick we drop off, by the way, we get 8 packets for it. If I remember right, the Rebirth needs 500. So nowhere near as bad as I thought it was, thankfully. But we still need quite a bit of normal-ass ticks. Honestly, man, I'm half tempted to just have Cookie Clicker on a different monitor. And then just play that while I play this. And see how that goes. Oh no, I flipped my car. Guys, I flipped my car. My car. I gotta get in the freaking car. Gotta get in the freaking car, guys. God, fucking the days of Yo Mama. Man, this is so intense. Oh, this is actually making me tired. Oh man. I'm just hungry tired. I want food. But I'm at this point I'm pretty certain that I run faster than this car. But I could just equip my backpack and then run there and it'd be faster. But the backpack doesn't upgrade. So, yeah. And let me check my bank. Because I'm thinking about ordering myself some food. Anyways, let's test the YouTube chat and see if that's working. There we go. Yeah, I could probably get Macca's or pizza. Probably. Alright, can we actually afford any upgrades at all? God, we need to grind to 250. Alright, hold on. First things first. Meteor ticks. How many do I have? None. I spent them all on rainbow ticks like a dickhead. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're just going to keep farming. I swear that at this point I'm actually faster than the car. Frostman 13, I think that was an old code. So that kind of goes against what I was going for earlier. Can I... screw it, I'll use the what. Because, like, technically, it's still free to play. No, it's not even technically, it is free to play. Like, it's just something that you have. My god, it's actually so much better. It's kind of funny looking too. Like, look at that. Let's see if I'm fast enough to go through the shortcut. Barely am. But yeah, that's the shortcut that I was telling you about. That just kind of paywalls you. You know? Like, if you buy the black suit, you can just use it to get through there very early on in the game. Or if you're like me and you're a mega gamer with big brain, you could just drive through it like a normal person. Except die a slow, agonizing, lung-burning death along the way. Get yourself some tumors in your lungs. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do that again. Not until my health regens. It'd be faster for me to take the long way around for the moment. But yeah, you've seen it here, folks. If you got a car that goes at a speed of 30, you could probably speed your way across the black smoke room. Emphasis on probably. And there we go. Dropper is filled up. And now we wait for the dropper to empty. Oh yeah, fun fact, until you start upgrading the droppers drop 1 packet every minute. Every minute. Minute. It takes 1 minute to make 8 packets. Hence why it's so cheap to rebirth. If I remember right, it used to be more expensive than that. I swear it used to be more expensive than that. So we make 8 packets a moment. 250 divided by 8. So we need to fill up this dropper a little over 3 times. And then we'll have enough packet ticks to buy that upgrader at the top. Buy that workbench at the top, sorry. And then that'll let us get the free upgrader over here. Oh yeah, this is another upgradable upgrader that we get for getting the workbench up top, if I remember right. Like, if you get this workbench, you can upgrade the gold upgrader. Anyway. Yeah, Tig's Factory Tycoon. So fun. So unbelievably fun. After I'm done with this rebirth, I'm getting off. I'm probably just gonna... I might stream some Isaac after this rebirth. Maybe I'll just order lunch and do my own thing. Who knows? It's probably more dinner at this point. So how you guys been? I've been alright. Hey, here's something fun for you to do while you're sitting here waiting, doing nothing. So if we get 8 packets a minute, right? We get 8 packets every minute. And we need a total of 500 to rebirth. How long will it take for us to get to that 500? Now, you guys enjoy that moment of math, and I will quiz you to see if you are correct. To help you out a bit, 5 minutes gives us 40 packets. Ten minutes gives you 160. So 5 packets gives you 40. $10 gives you 80. So 20 would give you 160. So it'd take a little bit over half an hour. Just to get to the 250 needed for that. So it'd take a full fucking hour just to rebirth. You know? I kinda remember why I didn't remember these previous rebirths all that much. Because they weren't worth remembering. Oh my god. Every part of me is screaming, stop. Stop free to playing. You've got things that can give you an advantage. Use those things. But I want a free to play for the authentic experience. To understand what the new players are going to be going through as they play. And the new players, you know what's sad, is it's gonna take them even longer than this. Because they don't know what to do half the time. Like, if we have a look at the guides that this game provides, where are the guides? There. At Rebirth 1, it tries to tell you about the warehouse. Oh, actually, okay. So this tutorial isn't too bad. Okay, so that guide isn't bad. I'm not gonna lie, that guide is not bad. Backpacks offer faster travel between your factory and the warehouse, but have limited storage capacity, which cannot be upgraded. Vehicles, on the other hand, are slower, but can be upgraded to increase the storage capacity. Honestly, at some point, the vehicles just become faster. Let me show you, actually. So this is the Red Devil. I'm not going to use it to deliver. This is a showcase. But the Red Devil is the fastest car in the game at the moment. You can do donuts. But it is a incredibly fast car. It has amazing storage, giving you 30 right off the bat. Meaning that all it takes is one trip and I've delivered everything. But as you can see, it controls like donkey. However, it is still a really good car. And once you get the blue suit, minimum, it is so much better Like, let me show you with the black suit. Because, like, watch. You can go over here. And then it don't matter if you screw up. Because you could just kind of live in here now. There's a secret tape over there too, but I'm not going to pick that up until I get the blue suit. I see so many people crying about the Red Devil, because the Red Devil is such a good vehicle and free-to-play players can't experience it until they put hours in the game. When in my opinion, the black suit is just so much more broken. Because the black suit just lets you go into areas that you couldn't have before reaching certain rebirths. Meanwhile, the Red Devil is just, you know, you're still delivering packet ticks. Yeah, you're delivering more than you did before. The black suit and the power drill, like the double-headed drill, are both incredibly broken. Far more so than the Red Devil is, yet people are only complaining about the Red Devil because the Red Devil is a better vehicle than the race car. Anyways, I'm going to unequip the black suit. I am going to kill myself with the Red Devil. I'm going to leave the Red Devil in the Black Abyss. That's what I call that area, the Black Abyss. And then I am going to drive the what? But all right, the Red Devil, in my opinion, is not broken. It is not an overpowered item, but it definitely is pay to win. Much like the black suit, much like the power drill, you spend money, and those all become a lot more convenient. The funny thing about those is they're not Game Pass, they're an in-game purchase. Like, you can't buy those things via Game Pass unless you buy Super Premium, which gives you them for free. Like, they're kind of just built into Super Premium. Alrighty, people, we're nearly at the 250 mark. I accidentally bought a wall. I became Trump. Trump. I became Trump for a moment. I don't know how to do a Trump voice. My country is amazing. I will make my country great again. Because I can build a wall. I don't know. But yeah, for the most part, this is the entire Rebirth 1 gameplay. A lot of back and forth, waiting for packet ticks to come in. And then you're off to Rebirth 2, which has very minimal difference. Oh, Rebirth 2, out of all of them, has to be one of the most boring rebirths. No, that would be Rebirth 3, because Rebirth 2, you actually can get the rainbow machine now. Like, between Rebirths 3, 4, and 5, nothing much happens. Yeah, so Rebirth 2... Rebirth 2 is when you can start completing some of those quests we claimed before. Rebirth 2 is when we get the yellow suit. It's when we get the rainbow machine. It's Actually, that's really all it is. That's all you can do in Rebirth 2. You get the rainbow machine and you get the you get the card to get the yellow suit, and then you're off to Rebirth 3, 4, and 5, which are both just back to the Tix factory, improve your income. Hooray. That's all it is. That's all. Oh, it's so depressing. Like, between Rebirths 6, 7, and 8, at least each of those Rebirths have their own unique sort of gameplay. Right? Because, like, for Rebirths 2, 3, 4, and 5, the only sort of progression gameplay you unlock is just buying more buttons in your fucking factory. Rebirth 6 is when you get the train station and you can start, working on that, and Rebirth 7 is when you get the diamond drill in your factory. Where instead of picking up gold, you can actually go into the diamond mine of the sinkhole and get diamonds to get your diamond drill. It's another very long and arduous part of the game, though. Look, here's the thing about Tix Factory Tycoon that I absolutely fucking hate. It's not long. There isn't a whole lot in the game. But it all drags on for stupid amounts of it at a time. Like, this entire time, I've been talking, and we just went through 4 packets. 4. All of that time, we barely went through 4. And that didn't even give us a whole lot of packets either. And it used to be so much worse. It used to be, the rebirths used to be so much more expensive. Like, they used to be so bad. God. I hope it's clear that my love for this game is entirely just because of the nostalgia. I don't like the game's gameplay at all. I've put a lot of money into the game because I do like the concept that the developers have had. I do love like all the different things that you can do as you progress. But at the same time, when half of the rebirths are the exact same besides a new building, a very small, like, non-changing building, that's when it gets disappointing and depressing. Like, the very first rebirth, you unlock the warehouse. A brand new building that actually gives you something to do other than stand on buttons. And then that becomes the gimmick for the next 5 rebirths. Until you finally hit Rebirth 6, and that one's such a pain in the ass because they didn't even do it right. Because in Rebirth 6... Alright. This is something that you'd have to experience. It's something you'd have to experience to understand just how bad it is. Because before the most recent updates, Rebirth 6 was so fucking expensive, it's not funny. So at the moment, to get to Rebirth 6, if I remember right, it's like 2,000 cash ticks and 750 Tixium ticks. Both of which you can only get by using the train station, right? So they're all those two different. I mean, you can get cash ticks before that. You know, get coin ticks from drops and trade those in. Yeah, like right here. You can trade in the coin ticks for cash ticks, which I wouldn't recommend. Cash ticks at the moment is kind of useless. So yeah, that's cash ticks right here. And that's Tixium ticks right here. Both of those are locked behind Rebirth 6. So at the moment, it is 750 Tixium ticks to Rebirth. It used to be 2,500. It used to be over 3 times that. And then same with the cash ticks. At the moment, it's 2,000. It used to be 7,000. Over 3 times that. The only reason I was able to rebirth past Rebirth 6 as soon as I did was because they cheapened it. And I could have continued onto Rebirth 7 like normal. And I was half tempted to just keep developing that fucking Tixium ticks. Until I got the 2,500, because I already spent so much time getting that 7,000 cash ticks. I already spent so much time stocking up on fucking Tixium ticks. Oh boy. I hope my frustration with this game can be heard. I genuinely do love this game. I genuinely do. But love can only get you so far. Honestly, all of this I'm probably going to talk about in like a whole separate video to the tutorial series. I'm gonna probably finish the tutorial series for this game, you know, make a couple of tutorials, explain the mechanics. But after the tutorial series is done, I am going to make a single episode that is nothing but rants of how painful this fucking game is. Nah, okay. I didn't accidentally deliver them. Anyways, one more tick and then we can get this upgrader. Hooray. Huzzah. God, I'm actually fuming right now. I don't know why. I am genuinely fucking so angry. And there's no reason for it. I have no reason to be angry. Because I've done this before and it never pissed me off so much. Oh. Oh dear, that is correct. I can get the upgrader now, and it is valuable. I believe. I believe that's the one. So, if I remember right, that increases the value of each packet by 30. If this is anything to go off of. And it is not. However, each packet is 10. So, you know, it's better, I guess. It's not 8. It's increased by 2. After spending 250 on it. If it at least paid back another 8, that would have been worth the 250. Ladies and gentlemen, Rebirth 1. This is a whole game. This is it. You've seen everything. That is the entire gameplay loop of Rebirth 1. That is the entire thing. Like, you go and deliver your stuff, you go back and click for money until you reach $250 billion ticks. Once you've hit that 250 billion ticks, you could just shove it up your ass and cry about it because nobody cares. What sucks about this room is it has no value for a long time. I should change my YouTube channel back to Angry Aussie. Oh. I wish I could play the Jeopardy theme, but I cannot. Oh wait, do I have Roblox muted? No, I don't. Okay. I'm going to have some music playing in the background because this silence is killing me. You know what? No, I'm going to listen to Distractable. You ever listen to Distractable? If you watch them on Spotify, you can actually see them do their tomfoolery. Only on Spotify. Or YouTube if you look hard enough. I genuinely do not understand why people don't... I don't understand why Distractable isn't on YouTube. I'm gonna actually Google that real quick. Why is Distractable not on YouTube? You know, nothing's explaining why Distractable was pulled off of YouTube. I can't find nothing. No, well. Gonna continue listening to Distractable. I'm gonna get me some food after this one. I don't know what I'm hungry for. I first wanted a deep dish pizza, but now I want McDonald's so I can get some more Monopoly cards. Or I could get some Hungry Jacks. Man, I used to not know how to capture specific applications, so if I wanted to have YouTube playing over the games I was playing, I wouldn't be able to do that because, you know, the YouTube video would be caught in the stream as well as the video's audio because I didn't know how to separate that either. Ugh, that was an empty stomach burp. Now, where are we? Is there anything at all that I can do? Anything at all? I mean, I could buy walls and see if that unlocks something. Yo, mom. Oh dear. It appears I did not buy a ladder. I did not buy a ladder. Leviosa. Oh, Leviosa. Oh. Yeah, for some reason, I randomly thought of a show that I watched when I was younger called Prank Patrol. At the time, the host was Scott Tweedy. Yeah, I remember, I went to apply to be in an episode of Prank Patrol when I was younger, but I didn't know what an email was. So at the time, I put my actual address in what was supposed to be an email address. So somewhere out there, a guy who reads the emails for ABC has my old address that I no longer live in. So it does not look like there's any other upgraders I can get. I am. What can I talk about? There is nothing to talk about here. Like, yay, I can run around. I'm gonna click a button. I'm clicking a button, guys. What do you think? I'm gonna go get me a snack. So, yeah, I'm gonna AFK for a moment and get me a snack. And if I'm still hungry after that, I'm just gonna order food. So, be right back. No, hold on before I go. Where are we? Let me just, There we go. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. What did I miss? Gimme Glowdix. Welcome back to the stream, Muckfan. It's good to see you again, brother. Yeah, no doors this time. We're you know, I'd rather doors than this shit, man. Got me a bag of chips. If I'm still hungry after this, I might just order a burger. Yeah, no, I screwed that up. Yeah, I could turn off my noise suppression and you guys can hear me munch on my chips. Wouldn't that be fun if you could just hear me munching on my food? With the wet smacking on my lips. Let's see if I could do it right this time. Nope. What I want to know is if it's still there. Surprisingly, not. My finger is getting tired. Oh wait, did I see that right? I did. Flower. Hey, here's another flower, guys. Here's another one. I got hit by a stick. Ladies and gentlemen, we finally did it. After all of that, we finally made it to Rebirth 2. That was literally... That was a whole thing. And I swear to God, hold on. You don't even spend the packet ticks, which is nice. That's gonna be it for me today. I am done with this this fucking game for a little while. Gonna buy a couple of tears and then I'm gone. I hope you all have a very nice day. I'm gonna go to bed.